What's going on, everybody? Matthew Moniz here, and it happens to be tea time. The 7T has hit the market. I have it right in front of me. We're gonna take a look at it for the first time today. This is not the box you'll be getting if you buy this device. This is just the reviewer's package. Now, the first thing you see on top is just basically the reviewer's manual to talk about the specs. We have a notebook inside of here, a black notebook. We have a bunch of cases. This looks like the sandstone case that we've seen before. This one is the carbon fiber. And on the bottom, we have the red silicone, which is my personal favorite. Now, if you are ordering this device, let me know in the comments below, because I don't need 3 cases, and I'll be happy to send you one. The device itself comes in this long red box. And as you can see on the top, it says, this is the OnePlus 7T. It's the culmination of all of our design and engineering efforts and crafted for those who, like us, always strive for the very best. That is so sweet. Then on the bottom, we have a pair of OnePlus bullets. This is the version 2. I've actually done a review on these guys. If you're interested in checking them out, they're actually really good. I'll place a link in the description down below. Inside of here is the OnePlus 7T, and this is the first time I've ever seen them use such a long box. So it makes me wonder what's going, oh, there's an open button. Silly me. It makes me wonder what's going on inside here. If I can get it. So this model right here is the Glacier Blue, but it also comes in a Frosty. Is it Frosty? Frosty the Snowman Blue, or Frosty Blue as well, which is like a lighter blue. So you have 2 options to purchase. This is the 8GB model. I think this one comes at 256. Come on, come on, box. Oh my God. All right, so we have manuals inside of here. If I can get this, oh my God, Jesus, here we go. Never settle, we got some manuals. Do we got stickers? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And you know what? I'm gonna save the last sticker for whoever wants that sticker. I will spend the money to get it to you. We have the phone. We have another clear case. This is the standard case. This will come in the box when you order this device. SIM card. We have charging cable, USB Type-C to USB-A, and the brand new Warp charging brick. Now, this is also 30 watts like the previous Warp charge, but the big difference this here is that it's able to charge a device faster. It's supposed to charge 23% faster to 70% over Warp charge that's used with the OnePlus 7 Pro. Ah, beautiful sound. Okay, the first thing I notice is the size of this camera. I'm not a fan of it, to be quite honest. I don't think it looks that great. It reminds me of a Motorola phone, and it really sticks out a lot. Now, I gotta love this color. This color is absolutely amazing. I'll give you guys some context. Here it is beside the OnePlus 7 Pro and beside a broken Apple Watch. There you go. Context. This one's a little bit lighter, but it's obviously easier to hold. The screen size is only 6.55 inches compared to the 6.67 on the OnePlus 7 Pro, and it decided to adopt a circle triple camera setup instead of the standard vertical one. You do have dual LED flash on the back as well, so lots of options to take photos. Now, the big thing though this year is you get 3 lenses. This is the first time for a T-series device. You have a 48 megapixel sensor on the back for your regular wide lens. Then you have a 12 megapixel sensor for your telephoto lens. And then last up is another 16 megapixel sensor for your ultra wide lens. I have to admit though, this feels so much better in the hand compared to the OnePlus 7 Pro. It is just a lot more comfortable to use. Now, the first thing I notice is the display. This is not the typical QHD display that you have on the OnePlus 7 Pro. This one is actually still full HD, 2440 by 1080p. But the big deal this year is what OnePlus is calling it the Fluid AMOLED, meaning it got the 90Hz refresh rate just like the bigger brethren from the OnePlus 7 Pro. So that's a big deal. The notch on the top of the display is significantly smaller compared to the 6T. The one thing that I really like about the 7T compared to the 7 Pro is the edges. The 7 Pro drove me crazy whenever I was typing on something. You'd have to get used to it. This is flat and it just feels so much more comfortable to type on. I'd honestly rather type on this display any day of the week over the 7 Pro. You also finally have Android 10, which means you have a proper dark mode inside of the menus themselves. So the whole theming just looks a lot better. Now, the big deal with the T-Series is the first time you're actually getting dual speakers on this device. So let's see how they hold up compared to the OnePlus 7 Pro. So the volume on both these devices are very similar, but I do think the sound is better on the 17. It just sounds a lot crispier, and just like the difference between the 11 Pro and last year's iPhone XS, this also too has slightly more depth to the sound. Battery life is questionable. This is less at 3,800 milliamps compared to the 4,000 in the 7 Pro, but you are using a 1080p display, so it should be about equal. That 90 Hz refresh rate does suck a lot of battery life, so I'm imagining this will be a one-day smartphone. You do have the faster charging, but you still don't have wireless charging. And I wish OnePlus would put that in their devices. It should be something that's on all flagship smartphones. The next thing is the processor. This is the 855 Plus by Snapdragon or Qualcomm. And it is faster than the 7 Pro, but I doubt anybody will really notice the difference unless they're doing way more demanding tasks. Besides that, these phones are very similar. I think if this 7T is priced lower than the 7 Pro, I think most people should buy this device over the 7 Pro, because not only are you getting a phone that's a lot more comfortable to hold, you have the faster charging, you have the slightly better cameras, you have similar audio experience. The only difference is a slightly bigger screen and a slightly more high-res display with the 7 Pro. To me, the 7T just feels like a better experience. It's more one-handable, you don't have the sloped edges, so it's just a lot easier to type on. And on top of that, you have the new cameras to play with. Anyways, that wraps up my unboxing. Stay tuned for my full review, which will be out very shortly. Like the video if you liked it. Let me know if you have any questions about any of these devices in the comments section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.